going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse, and I'm here with Todd, Product Director at Run Puma. Today we're going to be taking a first look at the new PUMA Magnify Nitro 2.
Super. Yeah, this is a really great kind of max cushion, go anywhere, do anything shoe for people that either want kind of the most cushioning or they just want a comfortable shoe for kind of all sorts of usages.
Yeah, and I'm always a fan of max cushioning for those daily miles, you know, keep your body feeling fresh day in and day out. Now taking a look at this shoe, we've got some nice upgrades over that last version, and the thing that stuck out to me the most is that midsole. Tell us what we have.
We really focused on max cushion with max comfort here. So the previous model had Nitro on top and an EVA layer on bottom. We worked really closely with our suppliers in Asia actually to be able to make our thickest piece of one-piece Nitro here. So it's thick, it's 40, 30, you know, as much stack nearly as you can get. One-piece Nitro that I think over the previous version, it will just offer more cushion and bend a little bit more consistently as well.
And the one thing you can't forget is that reduced weight with even more of that lightweight responsive foam. I think we got a winner here. And let's move on down to the outsole.
I mean, Puma Grip, you know, we really designed this shoe to be versatile. Yes, it's a road running max cushion shoe, of course. If you're running on some gravel or mixed terrain, it's really gonna work great. I personally love thick and soft midsoles when I'm running on some light gravel or rocks, because it'll just kind of absorb, you know, those things. Puma Grip is seen as one of the best rubbers in the industry. No slip, great traction. It works really well with our Nitro foam midsole.
Yeah, and from a net-based perspective, decently wide, still fairly inherently stable?
Yeah, super stable. Certainly not as wide as our guidance shoe like a Forever Run, but for a neutral runner, this should work really well. I will say too, we do have our nice kind of guidance line built in there, so the kind of medial and lateral can decouple both in the heel and the forefoot. Just for whatever foot strike you have, it's gonna work for you.
Yeah. Now moving on up to the upper, we've got a new knit design, and not only does it feel good, it looks good.
I love hearing that. Yeah, I mean, certainly knit is something that we see as a trend, and just when people are looking for comfort, knit is where it's at. So I think, you know, the comfort that we have in the heel, a little bit more stretchy in width, and with the Magnify compared to the Deviate, it's on a little bit kind of wider base and a more straighter last. So it accommodates a different and a little bit maybe more generous foot shape as well. Really, you know, finding you're on your recovery days, you want a little bit more space and comfort, Magnify 2 is great. And you bring up recovery days, obviously that soft plush feel is gonna feel good, but what other uses would you kind of fit this shoe into your lineup for? Yeah, that's a great call. I would say a lot of our elite athletes, I know Sarah Vaughn, 226, 228 marathoner, loves this. A lot of them are using it for just all sorts of different runs. It's a great, like, if you only have one shoe and you needed cushioning, I would go here and use it for almost everything.
And the one benefit of that Nitro foam, when you get that little bit more pop, if you choose to pick up the pace, it still can actually perform pretty well, even though it is more in that kind of plush daily trainer category.
Absolutely. We're one of the few brands using a full one-piece supercritical foam for our midsole. So yeah, this is a shoe, it doesn't have the plate, it doesn't have, you know, some of the sexiness thing. It's just a great running shoe that works for everyone every day.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm excited to get on my feet, but I gotta know, when can you have it?
Great question. July of 2023, and we're at $150 in the US. Available at runningwarehouse.com.